in this Wednesday Pro-Am. Here is Caitlin at the 10th.
Yeah. Looks like she was able to put into work a little bit of what Jamie was telling her release that.
We got Caitlin Clark walking down to the 18th hole. Wind blowing 14 miles an hour out of the northeast.
All right, you've got to see what just went down. That swing? This isn't some casual golfer on the course. This is someone who's been grinding non-stop. And here's the thing nobody is really noticing. While everyone is buzzing over Caitlin Clark's viral putt, there's a much bigger story quietly unfolding. What happened at this Pro-Am could totally reshape her off-season plans. I'm talking about a possible career move that might end up earning her way more than basketball ever could. But wait, things got even wilder. Sophie Cunningham just sparked the most chaotic moment of the tournament, and what went down with that spectator? Trust me, we absolutely need to break that down.
This putt is unbelievable. Look at this freaking putt. Wow. Unbelievable. Caitlin Clark's got real talent, folks. Oh, there's the girls right there. What y'all drinking? What y'all young ladies drinking? Yeah, what's in the cups? Is it coffee?
Did you see that reaction? Total shock. This putt didn't just go viral, it completely shifted the course of Caitlin Clark's year. And I'm about to break down exactly why. At first, you might think it's just a small-time golf moment, but no, someone huge in the golf world reached out within hours. We're talking about an invitation that brings millions of eyes watching. And here's the wild part. When I saw the numbers tied to this opportunity, I legit had to refresh my screen 3 times because I couldn't believe it. A lot of people assume Caitlin's just messing around between basketball seasons. They watch these clips and go, oh, that's cute, she can swing a club too. But that's missing the real story. This is no longer just a pastime. The proof is staring us right in the face. And once you see the numbers I'm about to reveal, you'll understand why Caitlin may actually need to take this seriously.
Sophie Cunningham hits a spectator and several other guys fall down as well. They all tried to fall down so they could get a squeeze from Sophie. So this is Lexi Hull right here. All right. And there we go. Yeah, that was the ball that was sputtering right down through there. Caitlin Clark's laughing.
So here's Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham, both flaunting their Indiana Fever gear. At first glance, it looks like just a pair of teammates having fun at a celebrity golf event. But keep your eyes on Sophie. What she does next reveals a much deeper insight into the dynamic between these two players. Here's the thing about Pro-Am tournaments. They're not just casual golf outings. These events are prime networking stages where athletes can grow their personal brand far beyond their main sport. And Caitlin? She shows up looking like a true pro. Full Nike kit, top tier gear, totally ready. That's not by accident. That's someone who knows exactly what she's building. Sophie, on the other hand, brings a completely different energy to the scene. What happens next perfectly illustrates why these two players approach everything in such contrasting ways.
All right, Sophie Cunningham.
Not a terrible little practice swing, to be honest.
It's getting real.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
It's getting real. Peace.
All right. Here's Sophie working on her swing, and you can already tell this is about to get chaotic. But before we dive into the madness she's about to stir, let's connect some big dots. While Sophie is out here thriving on unpredictable moments and creating viral chaos, Caitlin is building something entirely different. The contrast between their approaches is actually fascinating when you look at the psychology behind it. Sophie is the showstopper, the personality who thrives on spontaneity, the kind of energy that grabs attention and goes viral. That's her brand. Caitlin, though, is playing a whole different game. She's precise, prepared, and deliberate in every move she makes. And that difference, it's huge. Because what Sophie does next will make everyone laugh and rack up millions of views. But Caitlin's putt? That's not just a moment, it's a doorway to opportunities most Wnba players don't even realize exist.
There. Let's go. Oh no, oh no. You got it, girl. Happy Gilmore.
Throws her hands up like she hit a home run. That's really good.
He's down. He's down.
Oh, there's the ball. Did she actually hit somebody? Look at this guy. That guy fell like, dude's trying to get help. Look at this guy. Look at it. Man down. Man down. Oh, okay, so she did actually hit this cat.
Wait a second, did she actually hit someone? Because what happens next is pure gold. Check out this guy's reaction and watch how everyone around him responds. This is where it gets really interesting. People in the comments are debating whether the spectator actually got hit or if he's just trying to get closer to Sophie. And honestly, the footage makes it look downright hilarious. But here's what most people are missing while they're caught up in this moment. This whole event actually highlights something huge about women's basketball players and their power to build a brand beyond the court. You've got Caitlin Clark pulling crowds that rival LPGA pros. You've got Sophie Cunningham creating viral content that spreads like wildfire across social media. And Lexi Hull is right there, part of the mix. All of them are building their personal brands in ways that previous generations of WNBA players could only dream of. The season might be over, but these athletes aren't slowing down. They're riding the momentum, staying visible. And what I'm about to show you proves that their strategy is crushing expectations.
Glove, not the ball. They usually have to continue to play with the golf ball, but
And you went all the way down.
She doesn't have to keep playing.
That's good. That's really good. So, because of the viral putt that we all saw,
look at this. Guys are tripping over each other, all trying to get a moment with Sophie, and she's handling it flawlessly, walking over, checking in, creating real connections with fans. That's smart. That's someone who knows these little moments turn into stories people talk about for years. But now, here's where things get even bigger. After Caitlin Clark's putt went viral, a major golf content creator spotted the clip and made a move that could completely shift her trajectory. We're talking about an invite to an event with mind-blowing viewership numbers. And when I pulled up the stats on the channel, I literally had to double check because I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
golf invitational that he does. He has officially put it out there right here. The first official invite for the 2026 Internet Invitational invite. And I was like, okay, so I brought this up right here. 48 creators, more than $1 million on the line. The Internet Invitational starts Monday, October 26th. So he's
Alright, so at first it seemed perfect, but wait, turns out it's actually Bryson DeChambeau running this whole event. He's the one behind this golf invitational, and he just sent out the first official invite for 2026 to Caitlin Clark. We're talking 28 creators, over $1 million up for grabs, starting October 2026. Now you might be thinking, okay, cool, fun little opportunity for Caitlin, but you're not seeing the full picture yet. When I checked this channel and saw the numbers, my jaw literally dropped. This isn't just a side project or a fun diversion. The scale of this platform could actually rival the exposure she gets from basketball itself.
over here to see the views on this joker. What? 2.1 million views in 2 days. 2.8 million views 6 days ago. 9 days ago, 3.3 million views. 4.4 million views 13 days ago. 5.9 million views 2 weeks ago. What? What? That's not even including any kind of shorts or anything. So, I mean, I don't know. Caitlin.
2.1 million views in just 2 days. 2.8 million views 6 days ago. 3.3 million, 4.4 million, and 5.9 million just 2 weeks ago. And that's not even counting shorts or other content. In total, this single channel racked up 16 million views in just a fortnight. To put that into perspective, during the WNBA season when Caitlin Clark was smashing viewership records on the court, this channel's numbers would match roughly 4 months of views for a typical sports channel, condensed into just 2 weeks. That's the kind of massive audience Bryson DeChambeau is offering her access to. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Golf content on YouTube behaves differently than basketball. Retention is higher, the audience has more disposable income, and sponsorship potential is enormous. Caitlin isn't just dabbling, she's showing real skill, creating viral moments that could compete with professional golfers. So ask yourself, if you're Caitlin Clark, just coming off a grueling WNBA season where you elevated the league's visibility while facing non-stop physical play and media scrutiny, and someone hands you an opportunity to compete in a fun, high-paying golf event that could generate 16 million views in 2 weeks, how seriously do you take it?
Clark showing up. She takes golf serious. I mean, she looks like a professional golfer. She really does. She got all the appropriate gear on, the Nike gear, all of it. That's very cool. That is very cool. Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull adds a little something extra, right, to the festivities. Bravo, ladies.
Check her out walking up to the 18th hole. Full professional setup, wind at 14 mph from the northeast, sunny skies, and she's completely in her element. This isn't someone faking it for a celebrity golf event. This is someone who's put in the hours and honed her craft. And that tells you a lot about Caitlin Clark's mindset. She doesn't do anything halfway. When she commits, she goes all in. We've seen it before. High school, college, WNBA, she's transformed her game at every level. Now she's bringing that same intensity to golf, and the results speak for themselves. But here's the bigger picture most people miss. Caitlin isn't just dabbling in another sport. She's building a multi-sport brand in a way we haven't seen from women's basketball players before. She's not just a basketball player who golfs. She's an athlete who excels across multiple arenas. That distinction matters. It unlocks new endorsement deals, media exposure, and career longevity that extends far beyond her basketball years. Think about it. Golf is a sport you can compete in professionally well into your 40s, 50s, even 60s. Basketball, bodies break down, most players retire by their mid-30s. So what Caitlin is doing, whether she realizes it or not, is creating an insurance policy for her future. She's building options, and given how deliberate she's been about every other part of her career, you can bet she knows exactly what she's doing.
It's like whatever Caitlin Clark puts her mind to do, she can accomplish about anything, at least when it comes to two things, golfing and basketball. I mean, she's a natural athlete, let's be honest. And today was the Annika Pro.
Whatever Caitlin Clark sets her sights on, she can achieve it. That's not just hype. It's a pattern we've seen repeatedly, and now we're witnessing it firsthand with golf. But let's address the elephant in the room. The WNBA doesn't pay most players enough to live comfortably year-round in major cities. Even with Caitlin's rookie contract and endorsements, she earns only a fraction of what male athletes with similar impact make. So when an opportunity like this Golf Invitational appears, with over $1 million at stake and exposure to 16 million viewers, that's not just a fun side project, that's potentially life-changing income from a single event. It gets even more interesting. The golf world is eager to attract younger audiences and bridge the gap between traditional fans and the social media generation. Caitlin is tailor-made for that role. She has the skill to be taken seriously, the competitive drive to make it exciting, and a massive existing fan base that guarantees millions of eyes on any event she joins. When Bryson DeChambeau extends that invite, it's not just a favor, it's a win-win. Caitlin gains access to a huge platform and serious prize money. Bryson brings the biggest name in women's sports to his event, instantly amplifying attention, and golf as a whole taps into the audience Caitlin built during her record-breaking college and WNBA career. Everyone benefits.
What y'all drinking? What y'all young ladies drinking? Yeah, what's in the cups? Is it coffee? It's coffee, okay. Irish cream in there? Just wondering.
Look at what they're sipping, just coffee. And that's actually fitting for what I want to point out, because this entire event is about image and brand building. Caitlin Clark is handling it flawlessly. She arrives looking professional, performs at a high level, and creates viral moments through skill, not chaos. Now, she's opening doors to opportunities that go far beyond basketball. Sophie, on the other hand, is building value a different way, through personality and entertainment. Both approaches are valid, but they lead to very different types of opportunities. Here's the key about women's sports right now. We're in a rare, unprecedented moment where female athletes are finally receiving the attention and platform they deserve, but the systems to monetize that attention are still catching up. The athletes who figure out how to leverage this moment through social media, cross-sport ventures, and personal branding beyond their main sport are the ones setting themselves up for long-term success. Caitlin isn't waiting for the system to evolve, she's creating her own opportunities. And this golf event, it's a perfect snapshot of that strategy in action, showing exactly how her approach is paying off in real time.
If you're still subscribed, that's the other thing. YouTube has been unsubscribing people that actively watch channels across all of YouTube. I've got creators DMing me. 2 of them DM me today. Like, what the bleep is happening here? We don't know. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next.
Here's the final piece of the puzzle that ties everything together. The host mentioned that YouTube has been unsubscribing people from channels they actually watch, and creators are losing it. What that means is the platform is becoming even more competitive. It's getting harder to hold an audience. And that's why Caitlin Clark's ability to generate viral moments across multiple sports is so valuable right now. In a world where attention is the ultimate currency and algorithms are constantly shifting, creating genuine skill-based viral content is pure gold. Caitlin isn't leaning on manufactured drama or controversy. She's producing moments people actually want to watch and share because they're impressive. That putt she made? Not luck. That's skill built from countless hours of practice. When millions see that clip, they're not just watching a basketball player mess around on a golf course. They're witnessing someone who excels in multiple arenas. Someone worth noticing no matter the stage. And that's the bigger story here. It's not just about Caitlin playing in a Pro-Am tournament or Sophie hitting a spectator with a golf ball. It's about women athletes building multi-dimensional brands that give them power and options previous generations never had. They're creating their own opportunities instead of waiting for permission. But one, Bryson DeChambeau's golf invitation isn't just one event out of many. It's proof that Caitlin's excellence in multiple fields is opening doors most people didn't even think were possible for WNBA players. So what's next? Will Caitlin accept the invite and compete? Will she continue developing her golf game to reach higher levels? Or will she use this moment as leverage to create even bigger opportunities we haven't imagined yet? Whatever she chooses, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing the game, she's rewriting the rules. The system is shifting. The real question is, can everyone else keep up? Drop your thoughts below. Could this be the future of women's sports?